Good evening, you're watching News Mongolia on MNB World, and I'm your host, Jargalma Tushinjargal. On the News Mongolia today, artist Bayerstadt captures the timeless spirit of Mongolia in Bayern Mongol. Tika invests in Mongolian food production, supporting a facility in Nalek district. 250 to 400 calls related to child abuse are registered daily nationwide. For the news, stay tuned. Celebrated Mongolian artist Bayerstadt has unveiled his masterpiece Bay Mongol in his latest exhibition at the National Art Gallery, along with collection of works that vividly capture the movement, tradition, and the enduring heritage of Mongolia's nomadic culture. The exhibition by renowned Mongolian artist Bayerstadt, currently on view at the National Art Gallery, centers around his pivotal masterpiece Bay Mongol, a tribute to Mongolia's nomadic spirit, people, and enduring traditions. The exhibition features 54 unique works, including sketches, an animal-themed collection, and a series of paintings that reflect his rich artistic vision. His work masterfully blends a rich variety of traditional techniques in paintings on wood, metal, and silk, reviving ancient craftsmanship with a timeless, reflective spirit.
In the Bay Mongol exhibition, I want to show not just Mongolia's current wealth in material terms, but the immense and inexhaustible richness of our traditions, customs, culture, nature, and wildlife. I want to remind people of what we already know, but have somehow forgotten. For example, we have something called tatlagbichig, a form of swift, flowing riding used when traveling on horseback, quickly noting things down here and there. Similarly, we have Tatlag Mongol Zorg, swift, expressive sketches in Mongolian art. I realized that while these art forms existed, they are now almost forgotten. My goal is to reintroduce and showcase Tatlag Mongol Zorg through this exhibition. I am also presenting silk paintings, artworks painted directly onto silk fabric. There are also paintings in which a single day in Mongolia is captured using the pure technique of Mongolian illustration. Until now, no one else has created anything like this. People often say Mongolian paintings lack dimensional space, but that isn't true. I want to show that our art does, in fact, capture depth. One of my unique pieces uses natural wood to create traditional Mongolian brush strokes, showing how line, texture, and form can coexist beautifully on wood.
Bayerstadt's work has been internationally celebrated, exhibited in France, Germany, the Netherlands, Japan, and Belgium. Bay Mongol is part of the UNESCO headquarters permanent collection in Paris, continuing Mongolia's international cultural legacy. Centered on the Bay Mongol, this exhibition not only showcases the depth of Mongolia's nomadic heritage, but also breathes new life into traditional artistry for contemporary audiences.
The most important thing is that for the world to appreciate it, Mongolians must first study this forgotten culture thoroughly. Beyond just studying it, we must work to present it to the world. We all need to connect Mongolian painting, culture, and traditions with modern times, develop theories, methodologies, and create more scholarly research. Many years ago, Chultum defined the concept of Mongolian painting. But since then, we have done almost nothing. So, what we must do now is to create a theoretical and methodological foundation for Mongolian dance, Mongolian painting, everything Mongolian, and relate it to the modern era. Only by doing that, by passing it on to the youth, teaching and developing it, can we make it thrive. Otherwise, without any theory, without any methodology or system, it's meaningless to talk about bringing it to the world. We must first study and understand all of our forgotten riches. His paintings capture every detail, the colors, the overall shapes, the character from every possible angle. Over the past 40-plus years, my brother has held exhibitions in countless cities and countries worldwide. Many of his exhibitions have been successful and have delighted art enthusiasts all around the globe. Among his achievements, one of his famous works, Buying Mongol, has been preserved by UNESCO for over 30 years. I am extremely proud of my brother.
Today, we step into the timeless spirit of Mongolia, captured by the masterful brushstrokes of celebrated artist Bayerstad. His latest exhibition offers a visitor a vivid journey to Mongolian nomadic traditions, eternal landscape, and cultural identity. The exhibition is taking place at the National Art Gallery from 29th of April till 5th of May.
The Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency has implemented over 900 projects and programs in Mongolia as part of its humanitarian aid efforts. This time, the agency contributed to developing food production by supporting the establishment of ready-to-eat food factory in Narlach district. The facility will be making products that meet halal standards. A ready-to-eat halal food production facility is one of the nearly 900 projects and programs funded by the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency in Mongolia. The newly opened plant in Narlach district produces ready-made dumplings, boats, and noodles. It's equipped with a 40-ton refrigerated storage facility, an automatic dough roller, and noodle cutting equipment. The project received over $30,000 in funding from TICA. The facility, which has a daily production capacity of 100 kilograms of boats and 100 kilograms of dumplings, is now operational. Our operations will follow the MNS 6946-2020 standard.
TICA, in cooperation with the NGO EI Berley, has launched the sports, dumpling, and noodle production facility. This initiative not only supports the NGO's operations, but also plays an important role in creating jobs for women from vulnerable groups. It is essential to implement initiatives that reduce unemployment among specific target groups. Within the framework of its projects in Mongolia, the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency is working to create jobs and increase employment. A notable aspect of this initiative is that it also opens opportunities to supply locally sourced livestock products, such as meat.
As many as 8 new jobs have been created with the launch of this facility. There are plans to expand the range of consumer products, focusing on delivering high-quality goods. The 108 Child Helpline receives an average of 10,000 calls annually. Approximately 70% are related to child abuse. Experts say that calls related to abuse have been steadily increasing each year. As of the beginning of the year, the case planning and preliminary resolution rate stands at 37%. In general, child protection services are not a short-term process or a one-time intervention. After identifying the situation, the ongoing conditions are assessed, and services are provided to the child according to child protection case planning. Especially with the updated child protection law, comprehensive services are provided not only to the child, but also to their family. This includes supporting parents in assisting the child at home and addressing essential family issues, such as livelihood support and other needs. Thank you for staying with us. Now let's take a look at Mongolian current affairs. At the invitation of the Speaker of Parliament of Mongolia, Amarbaysalan Dashtsevik, Speaker of the National Assembly of the Republic of Korea, Woo Won-shik, is paying an official visit to Mongolia from April 26 through 30th. Speaker Woo and the South Korean delegation visited the Genghis Khan National Museum of Mongolia on April 29th. The delegation toured the ancient Mongol empires and Great Mongol Empire exhibition halls and saw the golden statue of the great Genghis Khan displayed in the Great Khan's Royal Chamber, which was created to study, educate, and commemorate the historical achievements of great Emperor Genghis Khan and strengthen the invaluable heritage of Mongolian statehood. The delegation was welcomed by the museum's director Cholon Sempeldondo, who introduced the exhibits in the ancient Mongol Empire's hall. Director Cholon mentioned that South Korea and Mongolia have deep-rooted relations dating back 2,000 years and highlighted that Korean and Mongolian archaeological teams have made significant progress in studying Hunno archaeology over the past 30 years. Director Cholon underlined that a joint research team discovered the summer palace of Hunno Empire Khans in Banjaralon-Som-Tu province. The director of the Genghis Khan National Museum emphasized that Speaker Wu and the South Korean delegation were the first foreign dignitaries to see the golden statue of the great Genghis Khan. Deputy Chairwoman of the Mongolia Republic of Korea Parliamentary Friendship Group, Bachimik Puru, and other officials also participated in the tour. U.S. carrier United Airlines will operate flights from Mongolia to the United States via Japan starting on May 1st. The National Civil Aviation Center of Mongolia and the United Airlines LLC signed an agreement on providing passenger safety services on April 28, 2025. The agreement includes provisions on meeting international legal norms and U.S. air transport standards, as well as additional services. United Airlines announced it will expand its global network by launching flights to 8 additional destinations, including Mongolia in 2025. The airline will conduct flights to Mongolia 3 times a week. By order of the Minister of Roads and Transport, a working group was established in 2023 to prepare for the launch of direct flights between Mongolia and the United States. A contract was signed with Wix Group Consulting to conduct a technical assessment and provide consulting services for the U.S. Federal Aviation Administration Aviation Safety Audit. The law firm won the bid in accordance with the law on procurement of goods, works, and services with state and local funds.
Here are the currency exchange rates provided by Mongol Bank. Foreign ministers from the expanded BRICS group met in Rio de Janeiro on Tuesday, marking the first official gathering since the bloc grew to 11 member states and signaling a stronger push for global South cooperation and UN reform.
Foreign ministers from the 11 member states of BRICS gathered in Rio de Janeiro on Tuesday for the second and final day of high-level talks. This marked the first formal meeting of the expanded bloc, which now includes Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, Saudi Arabia, Egypt and the United Arab Emirates, Iran, Ethiopia, and Argentina. The meeting reflected BRICS' growing ambition to strengthen multilateral cooperation and elevate the voice of the Global South on major international issues. The group aims to address shared challenges through collaboration and dialogue. At a press conference following the meeting, Brazil's Minister of Foreign Affairs delivered a summary statement on behalf of Brazil's current BRICS presidency. He noted that discussions focused on promoting peace, resolving conflicts through dialogue, and tackling global crises. He also highlighted a shared call to reform the United Nations Security Council to ensure broader representation from Africa, Asia, and Latin America. This ministerial meeting serves as a key step in preparations for the upcoming 16th BRICS Summit, which will bring together heads of state in Rio this July.
Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for staying with us. We will see you tomorrow with more news and updates. Goodbye.